what you want to do, turn this lever up, pump it 3 times. Since I used it yesterday, I might not need the pump, but I did, just to show you. Turn it on, and while you're trying to crank it, hey young world, happy Saturday. Today is the funeral. The family is wearing gold and yellow, goldish or yellow or something like that. Maybe more yellow than gold. So that's why I have on these colors. The top and skirt is from Shein. The jewelry is from, nope, the top and skirt is from Amazon. Don't give me the line. The jewelry is from Shein. Shoes, Calvin Klein. And bag from Shein. So I probably need some rings on. I don't have any rings on, but I'm gonna put some rings on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and head out. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm looking like, what my attire is, and say hello. Hey young world, happy Sunday. The hat is on. You guys know what that means. I'm about to work in my yard. I actually separate. I'll do my front yard on one day, and then I'll do my backyard on another day. So I'm gonna work in my front yard today because that's what everyone sees when they're driving by or walking by. So I like to keep it extra sharp. And in my backyard, I'll probably do it tomorrow afternoon. But I noticed that on my crate, there must have been like a animal, dog, child, something running through my little garden area because one of my limbs are broke and it's budding now. Like it's the perfect season for your crate to bud. I know a lot of people think that, you know, once the winter come and all they're dead, but no, they come back every season. I love them to death. So I need to check on that. Now I'm gonna trim the rest of my bushes. So I'll probably be out here for about an hour or so. That's okay, bye. Neighbors with their feisty dogs, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna give me a dog one day, but they gonna have social skills. You best believe that. So I wanted to show you guys what I meant about, like I don't think my neighbors on one side of my house realize what their boundary is, their boundary line is, because they partially cut their grass. And then I had mentioned before about the weeds on the other side of my house, so I'll show you all that stuff. I think another thing that I'm going to do, since I'm cleaning up around the front and sides of my house, I'm going to go ahead and do the extermination stuff I had promised you guys and show y'all how to put that, how I tend to put my mixture and stuff together there. So I'm going to start off. I'm not going to record me cutting the front and stuff because y'all saw a little bit of that on a prior video. But I want to show you guys how I know some animal attacked my tree, and show you the bushes that I plan to cut down. So give me just a sec. So it's obvious it was a person because they were messing in this toolbox thing. And the dumbass didn't put the lid back on all the way, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But see, they broke the limb of my tree, squeezing they fat asses in between there. So I'm gonna fix that. And I like for my bushes to be round. So you see how they're grown out here? I'll trim that down. And that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the weeds on my neighbor's side versus my side. And then over here, how the boundary lines kind of separate. So my land kind of angles out. Anything further over is still their grass, even this way. So I'll cut that, but I'm not touching what they failed to cut. Okay, young world, I'm finished cutting my front yard, edging it, trimming my bushes, all that good stuff, cleaning out my walk beds. And one thing I'll tell you, what I don't do is when it comes to like keeping the weeds and stuff out my yard, the way I do that is just pull them. I don't call people to come and spray my yard to remove the weeds or nothing like that, because it's a waste of money. Nor do I use Roundup, because it'll kill your grass. So if I see weeds in my yard, I just pull them. And that includes in the rock beds. I'll pull them out the rock beds, because the Roundup is temporary. The only time I use Roundup is like in my backyard where I have the rock beds and it's up against the barrier fences to my neighbors. Then I'll use Roundup there, because my neighbor's grass is trying to creep up under it or something. But other than that, I never use it. So I trim my bushes. I'm going to show you how the greenery is now coming out. Now keep in mind, my county is still up under a watering restriction, so we can't water outside at all. But since it's not extremely hot yet, the grass is getting some green coloring. And the bushes like the crepe myrtles and the other green bushes, they're trying to bloom a little bit. So hopefully the water restriction will end soon. It's supposed to happen in April, but hopefully it ends before it gets too hot. Today it's like, I don't know, I have on this big old sweatsuit, so it may be like 60 some odd degrees outside. It's really nice. It's a beautiful Sunday. Perfect day to be out in your yard. If you don't do yard work, it's perfect day to just be sitting outside drinking you a good old iced tea. So let me show you guys what I've done. Oh, just a second. So this kind of shows y'all, now that the grass is cut, how the greenery is coming through, which is perfect. How I trim my little bushes back. Got the little long stems off of it. And how my little crepe is trying to bud, which is so cute. I clipped off the little bad part of it. Now my leaves on my crepe is typically purple, but it looks like this year is coming back. We'll see. It looks like it got some green in it, but my little leaves are typically purple. So, but yeah, that's that. And I'm not gonna put any mulch down or plant anything until that watering restriction is over. Once that watering restriction is over, I'll start planting my flowers and stuff, and I'll put some more mulch in my yard. But until then, I'm not going to do it. So what I'm about to do now is go ahead and exterminate my front yard. And keep in mind, I didn't do the backyard today. I plan to do the backyard tomorrow afternoon. And when I do the backyard, I'll show you guys that mow and that edge, because I've already showed one of my front yard. And then I'll exterminate my backyard tomorrow as well. So I'm going to put the solution together, show y'all how I put my solution together, and then show y'all how I spray the area and all that kind of stuff. All right, be right back. So this is what I use to exterminate my grass, this Temperate FX, and it's perfect. Keep in mind, it doesn't kill your grass. It doesn't kill your flowers. You can use it indoor or outdoor. It's really good. But you have to mix it with water to use it, right? So they give you this little measuring side, which never really works. So you got to play it by, try to measure it by sight, not to exceed this much amount. I do it so much, I've gotten used to it. But I use this 1 gallon. Is this 1 gallon? Well, I think this is 1 gallon. It might be 2 gallon. Hold on. So this is actually a 2 gallon one. I use this 2 gallon sprayer and put the solution off in there and put the water off in there, and then I'll spray around my house. So let me show you guys. Typically, like when you'll see I already have some solution on it, so I'm gonna just add more and just do it. Typically when you use these sprayer things, sometimes they get clogged. So before you reuse it, just unscrew and clean it. Make sure your nozzles and stuff are clean. If you have any medical issues, my recommendation is to put a mask on before you use it, but just run water through it so to make sure your spray and stuff comes out, okay? So let's run indoors, add some water, add the solution, wash this out, and see if we can get the spraying done. All right? All right. So, yeah, I'm a real one when it comes to trusting nobody. My doggone garage is open, so I'm going to try to do this quick because them kids are running around outside and ain't nobody watching them, and I don't want them walking up into my garage and stuff. So let me try to get this off, this top off of here. Just unscrew the cap, right? Like I said, make sure you wash this. I don't know how I was angling the camera outside. You might have not saw it, but unscrew this, right? To make sure it's not clogged, unscrew this. Make sure it's not clogged. Just run some water through it. Run some water through here. Do a little nozzle and just add it back on. Y'all see that? Add it back on. And then add this back on. Right, it just screws back on. And then for your water, like I was saying, this side is hard to fill up. I've tried it, but I've been doing it so long, so much. I do it like every quarter. Every quarter I'll spray around my house. So this is what? March, April, May, June. I probably won't do it again until June. Or yeah, probably June, July, something like that. So I just put something in here, and I'm eyeballing it for real. And y'all can find this tempera on Amazon. It's about $127 or something like that, depending on the size you want or you get. $127, depending on the size you get. But it goes a long way. It goes a long way. And compared to paying people to come quickly exterminate your yard, and they don't do it, they do a half-ass job, you might as well just exterminate yourself and keep all the critters and bugs and stuff away from you. The good thing about this tempera and this water solution, it's indoor and outdoor. You can use it in your house. You can do it outside your house. All that good stuff. So keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind, honey. Child, I was outside. I have my little earbuds in my ear because when I'm working in my yard, honey, I have on music. I just be dancing and stuff. Listening to my music. I know people be driving by looking at me like, what in the world is she doing? Dancing, enjoying life. That's what I'm doing. Dancing and enjoying life. So let me finish filling this up, and then we'll head back outside. Give me just a sec. So like I said, guys, when you use this stuff, and please put on a mask. I keep masks all over my house, and I probably got trillions of them because of the whole COVID thing. But use a mask, especially if you have medical conditions and stuff. Stay safe. Don't know if y'all can see me from right there. Sure you can from right here. So what you do, now that everything is full, you just unlock it and pump it, right? Hey, young world. So we're about to get the backyard done today. I'll do some video clips of that. And I will finish my insecticide. And show you guys where I do actually use Roundup at. And then we will have the yard done for a moment. I'll also be cutting down my or trimming back my bushes in the backyard too. I don't have any trees back here, so don't have to worry about that. But let's get it started. You guys, I hope y'all can see me. We finished cutting, so now we're gonna start weed eating. I've already put the gas and stuff in my weed eater, and I use the Echo weed eater that you feed. It's not the automatic strain, it's the feeder. And because I use that, because to me it's a beginner weed eater and it's not as heavy. So let me show you. This is that weed eater. And when it's cold, what you want to do, turn this lever up, pump it 3 times. Since I used it yesterday, I might not need the pump, but I did, just to show you. Turn it on. And while you're trying to crank it, turn this over and you pull until it sounds like it's going to start. And then once it sounds like it's going to start, flip that lever back down. That's how you do that. Spring, the initial spring is already up in there. This is rotatable. Since this is an automatic feed, how to change it is you just pull these out. Once it's low, I hope y'all can hear me, and you just refeed it, just like so. So I'm going to edge up the rest of my half, and then I'll be right back. So everything is edged now. I know I got grass and everything. I probably got grass and everything on my face. So I'm gonna trim these bushes over here. Show you what I'm talking about. My roses are growing pretty. But I need to trim these bushes. I'm gonna let the roses go, but similar to the front, how these things are poking out, I don't like that. And I like them to be individualized. So I'm gonna let the roses continue to grow. I'm gonna try to get some of the grass out of the bed, but I'm gonna cut those back. Right? And you'll notice that I edged in here too to kind of break the grass up a little bit. I'll add mulch here when I'm able to add mulch to the front. Anyway, that's it for now. So let me get this started, and then we'll be back. Okay, y'all, we finished weed eating. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about when it comes to the grass and the rocks in the backyard. So if you'll notice how this grass is seeping from up under that fence, it's not a lot, but it's a warning that it needs to be sprayed. So what I use is this 365 Roundup, and I'll just spray that area. And I have some to do on the other side as well. Does it last 365? They lied, it doesn't, but it's good to have on hand and to use to keep like the weeds and the grass from the fence line and stuff when you have that connected fence and you're trying to keep your rock beds and stuff clean. So that's what we're gonna do there. That's where I'm at. And lastly, I'm gonna exterminate my backyard. You notice I still have some solution left for yesterday. So I'll use that to go around the boundaries of my fences, like all the way around the boundaries of my fences, so the insects will stay over there and over there and then and back there. And then I'll use the rest to spray in the grass, right? And up against my house and stuff. And on my patio, of course, and stuff. So that's what I'm about to do now. See how I edged that up away from my rocks. And to show you guys My bushes. It looks a little better. Yeah. Even this area I kind of like dug up a little bit to pull out the grass and stuff. So we'll keep that cleaned out. And then the little rock bed that I have over here, I did the same thing that I did over there. So I remember I was spraying on the other side of the fence yesterday, so I'll come back around here today since I'm out here. And that's about it, guys. Once I get through spraying my insecticide, I'll be through in my backyard. I already blew my patio to get the grass and stuff off and everything, so you'll notice all that is clean. My patio still look brand new. You can always tell when I've blown it because my little outdoor sandals are upside down. I have these balls everywhere because remember the snake. But that's where we at, y'all. All right, stay tuned. Okay, young world. I hope y'all can see me. I'm done. So, like I said, my backyard is much bigger than my front yard. Most of my land is in my backyard, actually. So, I don't know how long it took me. I can't remember what time I got out here, but so I did exactly the same thing that I did in front. Cut the grass, edged it, sprayed the rocks, insecticide, blowed off everything, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now I can definitely relax, y'all. I'm tired because definitely out of breath because y'all saw the rocks on the side of my house. I have to pull my lawnmower through those rocks back into my garage. I don't leave any of that stuff outside. I try to keep around my house and yard really clean because I don't want roaches and rodents and all that kind of stuff. So I was just chiming back in before I shut shit down for real. I'm probably gonna end this vlog here and pick up on another vlog later this weekend. Actually, Friday is my mommy's birthday. She's turned 76, so Saturday we'll be celebrating her, and I'm hoping that I can get some of that content for you guys. I had mentioned on a vlog maybe in January that I wanted to get her a chauffeured wine tour, and I was able to get one scheduled for her. So if everything goes right, you guys will be coming on that tour with us a little bit at a time. I'll let you guys know at that time who I went with, how much it cost for the group of people that we'll be taking, and all that good stuff. So I will chat with y'all soon. I hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.